The latest episode of General Hospital brings a whirlwind of secrets, intrigue, and looming confrontations in Port Charles. With emotions running high and multiple characters standing at crossroads, the drama thickens, promising intense twists in the coming days. Anna's stern warning to Emma. One of the most pivotal moments of the episode centers around Anna's, Finola Hughes, chilling advice to Emma, Braden Bruner. Anna, the former spy known for her sharp instincts, takes Emma aside with a cryptic warning: "You can't make accusations like this." It appears Emma has stumbled upon something dark and dangerous involving Professor Dalton, Daniel Goddard, and she's eager to expose his shady activities. However, Anna is concerned that Emma's unfiltered honesty may put her in harm's way, especially when dealing with someone as powerful as the professor. Anna's warning is more than just a caution, it speaks to the complexity of the situation. As a seasoned spy, Anna knows that getting too close to dangerous people can come with deadly consequences. Her protective nature is on full display here, and it's clear that Emma's innocent curiosity may lead her into a world of danger she's not prepared for. The former spy understands the fine line between seeking the truth and becoming a target. She wants to shield Emma from the devastating fallout that could arise from challenging a man like Dalton. But what exactly is Dalton hiding? The dark activities he's involved in have yet to be fully revealed, but Anna's words suggest the professor may be far more than just an innocent figure in Port Charles. It's a ticking time bomb, and only time will tell how deep his involvement goes and whether Emma will heed Anna's warning or dive headfirst into the mystery. Curtis and Jordan's tension grows. Meanwhile, Curtis, Donald Turner, finds himself in a complex situation as he confides in Jordan, Tanisha Harper. The couple's once passionate connection is now filled with emotional turmoil, with Curtis admitting that he suspects his wife, Portia, Brooke Kerr, is hiding something from him. The tension between Curtis and Portia has been steadily building, and now, Curtis feels the weight of her possible deceit more than ever. Jordan, still grappling with their past intimacy, advises Curtis to seek advice elsewhere. She doesn't want to overstep her boundaries, especially given the history they share, which complicates matters. Curtis is left at a crossroads, torn between the woman he loves and the nagging feeling that Portia is not being entirely truthful with him. Will he confront her head-on, or will he allow the cracks in their relationship to deepen? The choice Curtis faces will be crucial. His next steps could either bring him closer to the truth about Portia's secrets or drive a wedge between them that could prove impossible to repair. Jordan's involvement only adds fuel to the fire, and her refusal to intervene may force Curtis to make difficult decisions that could alter the course of his marriage forever. Trina and Portia's complicated family dynamics. Elsewhere, Trina, Tayyana Ali, confronts her mother Portia about her strained relationship with her father. In a telling moment, Trina bluntly asks Portia, "You want Dad to make up with Drew?" Trina's straightforwardness highlights the growing tension in the family. Portia, caught in the crossfire of her own emotional battles, must now navigate the delicate balance between her family obligations and her personal struggles. Portia's attempts to mend her relationships with both Curtis and Trina are clouded by her own unresolved issues, and Trina's questioning only adds to the pressure she's feeling. It's clear that Portia wants to fix the rift between herself and Curtis, but whether she can be honest with herself and her family remains to be seen. Trace's mysterious motive. As the drama unfolds, Tracy, Jane Elliott, is up to something that could drastically change the course of events in Port Charles. In a conversation with Jason, Steve Burton, Tracy cryptically reveals, "I'm about to do something that might benefit your friend Sonny." The exact nature of her plans remains shrouded in mystery, but knowing Tracy, whatever she's up to will undoubtedly stir the pot. Trace's scheming nature is well known in Port Charles, and her ability to manipulate events for her own gain is one of her most defining traits. Jason's involvement in whatever Tracy is planning could have significant consequences for not only Sonny but also the larger dynamics at play in Port Charles. The question is, what exactly does Tracy have in mind, and how will it affect the balance of power between the various factions vying for control in the city? Sonny and Laura's deal with the devil. The episode also brings a significant shift in Sonny's, Maurice Benard, perspective as he shares an unsettling thought with Laura, Jeannie Francis. Sometimes it's worth making a deal with the devil, he tells her, hinting at a major decision he is contemplating. Sonny is considering selling the pier to Sidwell, Carlo Rota, a man whose business practices are far from ethical. Laura, ever the voice of reason, attempts to talk Sonny out of it. She's deeply concerned that allowing Sidwell to take control of such a crucial piece of Port Charles's infrastructure could have disastrous consequences for the city's future. The idea of making a deal with someone as ruthless as Sidwell goes against everything Laura stands for, and she will stop at nothing to prevent Sonny from making such a dangerous decision. However, Sonny's willingness to entertain such a deal speaks to his growing frustration with the state of his own empire. The challenges of running a criminal organization have begun to take their toll, and Sonny may feel cornered, seeing no other options but to strike a deal with someone who might bring him the resources he desperately needs. It's a moment of moral compromise for Sonny, one that could have far-reaching consequences for him and those closest to him. Carly's warning to Lulu. Finally, Carly, Laura Wright, finds herself in the midst of a brewing scandal, as she warns Lulu, Alexa Havins, about the consequences of revealing Brooke Lynn's, Amanda Seton, secret. "You're making a big mistake," Carly tells Lulu, urging her to reconsider her plan to expose the truth about Brooke Lynn's baby. If Lulu goes through with her decision, it will undoubtedly shake the foundation of many lives in Port Charles, including her own. Lulu's determination to reveal the truth stems from her desire to protect her family, but she's about to discover that some secrets are best left buried. Carly, always looking out for her loved ones, understands the potential fallout of Lulu's actions and fears that the repercussions will be far greater than Lulu anticipates. With Carly's warning ringing in her ears, Lulu must now decide whether to stay the course or heed the advice of those who are trying to protect her from herself. The calm before the storm. As these plotlines unfold, the tension in Port Charles is palpable. With dangerous alliances, deep secrets, and strained relationships all coming to a head, the next few weeks will prove crucial for many of Port Charles's residents. The stakes are higher than ever, and every decision made could change the course of their lives forever.